Going off the rails on a crazy train.
Can we stay on the
We're
rails?
gonna
It's safer.
die.
Bark at the moan.
I just gotta say one thing, then I'll go back on the rails. Because it's Valentine's Day, are we gonna have like a special episode of the Love Boat since we are on a cruise ship?
The plane, boss.
Love shack,
Hey, we
baby,
have a
love
midget.
shack. Bark at the moan.
Hey, you leave me alone. No, none of that.
I do quite wish I had thought of that, Black Paw, but I don't think I can improvise that. I'm very sorry.
I swear to bejeebus, if someone tries to make Guy dress up as Cooper,
I would like to
I'ma
say
hurt someone.
happy Single Awareness Day and happy
Well, it should
Valentine's
be-
Day, depending on which one you want to celebrate today.
Single Awareness Day.
I celebrate get free chocolate and other candies from people who don't actually love you. the way that you
Tomorrow's the
others.
important holiday, which I like to call 50% off Valentine candy holiday.
Yes.
That's so true.
Clarence Day.
Wait, I think you could still go out and get the bags of the pure green M&Ms. Like you've
What?
heard about those, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I have
the
heard,
St.
Heard of
Patty's
the-
Day ones.
but I don't know if they-
No, they're specifically for
Okay.
Valentine's Day because it was like an old myth or something. Like the green ones were supposed to make you a little bit more frisky.
Oh boy.
That explains. Not really explains, but now one of the jokes in Big Bang Theory makes even more sense.
Wait.
Which is...
I
never...
was without going too deep into it, was basically here's something I got from the experimental pharmaceutica department. They say this is to Viagra what Viagra is to a green M&M.
No, okay.
It's also why the green M&M character is supposed to be a sexy woman.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sammy, why do you have so many cute icons? This isn't fair.
Because I cheat.
because Sammy owns Discord.
Because, ma'am, it is.
All of them are adorable.
They
I
are.
just realized something. Sam, you're doing icon spam.
Yeah.
Ah, Sam spam.
Because Sam is spam. The world tastes good.
Back on track? Back on the
Alright,
Love Boat?
back on game, please.
Okay.
Somebody needs to do a recap.
Yeah, the recap would be nice because I didn't pay attention last time and I don't remember where we left off.
Last time, as far as I can remember, we just kind of sat in the room. Oh, Guy found a girlfriend. Libby found another boyfriend, which I guess is why Guy was looking for another girlfriend.
Libby's not that interested in the boyfriend, though.
Boy toy, then.
No, she's just sparring right now.
Oh, okay. And basically, we just kind of fucked around with a camera. Well, everyone else did.
Was that what you guys were doing alone in the room? I don't want to see the footage. I don't want to see the footage.
And then we put a box, which is not the box, but a copy of the box in a safe.
Yeah, we did some championship boxing.
Yes. We did
I
some finagling with that.
have written down that we found the 3 people that we might have thought we were following. One was a two-tailed fox girl that was following Guy around. Razor and Milo left to kind of help Guy, I guess, lose her. Libby found what was a Doberman, right? I can't remember what species.
Yep.
That's right.
Down at the pool where she
Name's
continued
Gregory.
to bore the hell out of him.
Yep.
Then Razor went to go try to skate at the gym, but a security guard stopped him.
No skating on the ship.
While that was going on, some random Vector showed up at the room in a hoodie, and the only thing Trish was able to discern about them is that they had a slim tail. At which point we kind of tried to go through and narrow down which species has slim tails, and we just about circled half the entire animal kingdom.
Progress.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then we set up a spy camera, and we are all currently in the room doing who knows what right now.
With
I think,
multiple suitcases.
started making one of those like crime investigation charts with like the papers going everywhere and like the strings attached to everything.
I believe
really joked about was not actually done.
it was joked about by me because that's what I assumed this sort of paranoia was going to lead to. But I appreciate the fact that it made it to the recap because I felt it was important.
I am not that paranoid, and all paranoia coming from me is perfectly justifiable.
I'm paranoid, but
Three feet
that's kind of
tall.
my job.
I am 3
Good
feet
boy.
tall, and all paranoia is explainable by the fact that I am 3 feet tall, and thus am exceedingly squishable by most of the Vector Society. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, we
You'll be
debated
okay.
on whether or not if Guy should get one of those cameras and like put on his head.
We
that way
decided
like, a guy could
otherwise.
do your camera.
We decided otherwise because it sounds like something that would happen to Guy, not something that he himself would pursue. So, for the effort of playing the character and not doing something that would just be hilarious for hilarity's sake, we decided against such an action.
And by we, he means he.
Because it's my character, and you reminded me I gotta play him the way he should behave. So put him first.
Guy is now using the royal we.
I'm
You're supposed to be
tired.
He doesn't
I'm
like the
sick.
public bathrooms anymore.
Oh
Piss
no.
off with that. Leave me
You're
alone.
supposed
I'm
to
tired of
just stick a skateboard and launch him off some kind of large ramp, see what happens.
Security doesn't allow water sport.
Oh,
That is what I have down for last time on the Love Boat.
You did an amazing job. Thank you.
yes, that was very good. XP for everyone.
All
Yay!
XPs.
I gotta find my character sheet. Yay!
Wait, how many XPs?
I'm sorry. What was that, Black Paw?
How many XPs?
One.
This man. Oh.
And
One. Oh.
I'm sorry, Sammy.
The
It was like this many, and I'm like, it must be twos. It was like, oh, ones.
oh,
Damn.
oh,
And the sad is that
Oh,
we've given...
Okay, 2 XPs.
Yeah!
All the XPs. Guilt trip.
Oh, right. It probably helps if I have my character sheet up.
Maybe.
might just do that. I gotta add that.
What happens if I open it up from this instead of?
The world exposed.
Oh, it just. Oh, okay. I'm okay with this. I tried to open it from my Drive folder instead of going to Drive to open it, and it still opened it up in the Google spreadsheet.
Alright,
This pleases me.
I can do a credits conversion. So I'm probably gonna do that at the beginning.
Hey, I have
Okay.
a question.
Ask it, but be aware I might answer.
Just be careful with that.
This is regarding the systems in place for the character sheet spreadsheet most of us are using. I'm having an issue again because I probably did a stupid. Where I
did them.
yeah, I added the 2, but it's not adding to the 7 I already had present. I think I broke
I think you might have deleted something then. 'Cause,
it. Exactly.
just go lower on it and type the 2 in and see if it takes it. Is it probably like, I don't know, did something.
Nope.
No. If you send me your sheet, I can fix it.
Well, that actually did it.
It didn't? Or does he have it on like Google Drive or something?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And it's still not. No, it's still reading 7 remaining in pool.
It
Might just
I'm looking at it. It says 9 here. Now it says 7. I'm looking at it right now.
What?
It doesn't agree with you.
It's not showing it for me. Heck you!
That is very weird. I'm seeing a 9 now.
I'm mad.
Maybe reload it, Rage?
What the hell
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, I think the sun just like came up over the horizon or something. My room just got super bright.
I am going
This
to
is pretty
buy.
much just what
yeah,
happened.
it did work. Weird. Okay, I don't know what the hell was doing that, but
Okay.
thank you, everyone. I appreciate all your
I am
efforts.
going to buy a dice of body exert, just so you know, because I feel like after swimming I needed to do that.
It's okay.
Exert.
Body exert, I has it now. Take
Yay.
it again.
Take it to the limit.
Libby is going super buff now.
It's just 2d10 instead of 1d10. Alright, I'm done doing any prep for game.
Okay. Okay, now where were we? You are all more or less assembled in your room, cabin, apartment thing, correct?
Yep,
You
and
wait
we
to
were
find
we just
yourself
got
a dark room.
I think we had just got done setting everything up. We have the fake briefcases and the real briefcases.
Yep.
Now the real briefcase is in Trisha's room still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One, you had 2 fakes, correct? One is here on the table thingy.
One's in our room vault, I believe.
Room vault, yeah.
Yes.
Which I don't remember if I said so, but I figure that's somewhere around here behind the bar.
Ooh.
Does anybody have handcuffs? This is really important to me.
What?
Oh
I didn't know that we
my.
could
Wow.
buy those.
Oh my.
Could somebody handcuff the fake briefcase to themselves? This is what I want.
Oh.
I would like to reiterate. This is it's not actually the briefcase. It's more the size of a suitcase.
I volunteer Milo as tribute.
Actually, I think we should probably Rage come here.
No,
Just
no.
attach the guy.
Wait, what?
Make it
Wait.
same size.
You mean it's more like carry-on luggage and less like a big old briefcase?
Why not just give it to a guy? He's already the delivery boy.
Yeah, but if you handcuff guy to something to keep it from being stolen,
They'll just take the guy with the thing that's
I promise the bad guys will just steal the case and guy along with it.
I will stab as many of them as I can in the face. But I can make no promises for how long I will remain
But-
just in said company.
But hear me out. If
Yes.
someone steals the briefcase with guy attached to it, all we have to do is follow the sound of a simulated little girl screaming.
And the slew of
I will not
insults.
scream like a little girl. I will howl as loud as possible and probably stab a few people. And insult their mothers. I will
I am, therefore, I
insult
must
their
agree.
mothers profusely.
That's fair. Okay. Well, I'm sure you can have a pair of handcuffs printed out. You might get a bit of a weird look, but
These are some
right, if you guys say it's a dumb idea, we won't do it. If it's actually kind of big, it might not be a good idea. So
I was gonna say handcuff the fake to the table.
Well, I think we kind of overthinking it.
yeah. Okay,
Wait,
A
is
little
the
bit.
table nailed down?
that's fine.
Okay, you know what?
We won't do
I
it. Guy
don't-
says it's a dumb idea.
Because if it's not nailed down, it's going in my bag of holding.
the
I'm not
table?
saying it's a dumb idea. I'm just saying.
When
Isn't that like the first rule of hotels? You're supposed to go in and take everything.
Not the
Please.
furniture.
No, no, that's literally not what you're supposed to do.
Milo,
What kind of hotels have you been going to? Do we need to call your parents, young man?
Milo's already got all those nice little bottles of shampoo.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Shit, he's even got the towels.
Deals everything.
Don't
I
forget
imagine
your towel.
Vector's been through a lot of shampoo.
You guys would make great adventuring murder.
Murder hobos
Loot
is really
the
my joy in
room.
life.
Hey, that's what we're supposed to do. Kill things, ransack 'em.
Now, I have a question. What's the plan, Tygon?
Well, you are the players. You come up with plans.
Taking a nap.
I'm literally resisting such, so...
Okay.
For me, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
He is trying to do a faith roll. Tygon.
Okay. I would say a good deal of the first day has passed by now. You know, that's all been a few hours. You have been busy setting up your defense plan, let's call it that. Feeling generous, so I'm giving you that name.
I had nothing to do with this.
I'm gonna be hungry at that point.
Well, it's you are in luck then, because there's an announcement.
Room service.
P.A.
Dude, again.
Reminding everyone that there's a I'm not sure what to actually call it, but there's like a big beginning of the journey dinner feast thing. Well, not feast, but you know.
Is it a commencement dinner?
Yeah, something like that.
Or some sort of dinner with the captain thing, gala, whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I would call it dinner with a captain, since it's but the captain is present as well. Yes.
Well, usually the important people at the cruise get to go sit at the captain's table, and then the plebes like us get to be on the periphery, looking at the chocolate fountains and going, "Ooh."
That describes it pretty well. Yes.
I want to meet the captain.
Well, you know, all you need to do is commit a heinous enough crime and you'll meet him.
Really?
Maybe stab a few people in the face. Don't do that. I'm being facetious. Please, for
No.
all things holy, don't stab anybody.
Puts down kitchen knife.
A fancy dinner. I have nothing to wear. Now I gotta go spend time at the buy spot. Goodbye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Hey, you literally...
It's her
I'm
money.
gonna go to every buy spot, and I'm gonna like keep circling back and forth between them, looking at like probably the same 8 outfits, because I want to make sure I get something trendy, but I want to make sure I don't get something anybody else is wearing.
Mm-hmm.
But so I keep doing that thing where I think different buy spots, because so look, I don't know if this works in your game, but our games we always had like slightly different ones that have slightly different shit that would come up every once in a while, just to taunt you to go to another one.
That is a very good idea. I like that.
She just like keeps looking around for outfits, and eventually I'll buy a super fancy outfit for what's like 90 credits. So I'll do that.
Okay. For those of you who, unlike Libby, have checked your rooms and the like wardrobes and everything, will notice there already are fancy clothes there.
Oh.
Now they are kind of generic. You know, it's not the really fancy clothing. So yes, Libby is gonna look better than you guys.
I have a question.
Yes.
Please, I make this look good.
Is it sized properly?
It actually is.
Of course.
Hey.
It might smell vaguely of skunk micro though.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, I
Hey,
get
what?
that reference. I get that.
You get that reference?
I get that.
That was the worst thing that Essel ever got stuck with.
Internet high five.
Like, oh man, it was like, oh, well, everyone gets a slightly used spacesuit to use. Even Essel? Yep, hers smells like micro skunk. Oh.
Aww.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Guy's cheap enough where he's like, hey, I've never owned this is probably the nicest thing I've ever worn.
At this point, Razor just comes out and he's completely haphazardly dressed.
Milo's
Yeah,
looking professional as fuck.
I'd like to think Razor's got his bow tie
Trish-
on, like his forehead.
Trish is looking
Yes, he
pretty
does.
well.
Razor,
She
do you
knows how to
need
carry
help
a
there?
dress.
Do you need help with your suit, bud? I mean, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to wear that.
Dude, this thing is awesome. Even comes with a headband.
That goes around your neck. It's high.
What? Why would you put it around your neck?
That's what it's meant for the collar. Is your collar? Why is your collar popped? What's going on, bud?
Those buttons aren't there for decoration.
Had to make some modifications to it.
They don't put button on that thing to make one side look better than the other.
Awesome.
That just reminded me of random trivia.
Yeah, Trish is kind of helping Razor out with the suit as well.
Milo's helping too because god damn it.
I would, but he thinks he'd just get in the way. He's wondering if he should actually buy himself a suit after this, just because it's nice to feel like he's pretty for a minute.
What kind of role would that be? Express?
Oh god, that'd be. I'm now imagining just like a really like animu looking guy. It's like I feel pretty.
For what kind of a role play on?
To try and help Razor make Razor look presentable.
Probably, I would say
I'd say-
community exert or perceive.
I'd say but I think express would be the skill associated or manipulate.
Yeah.
Because they might be manipulating their perception.
I don't know. I think that's more of an express because these are honest reactions of, oh god, Razor, why? Your pants are all messed up. Why is your coat
This
like
is
this?
guilt. This
Stop
is
it.
That
guilt.
hole is for your tail.
Guilt. You're using guilt as a negative modifier.
This isn't a guilt trip. This is an honest feeling of, I want to help you. Please let me help you.
Well, I'm gonna.
Trish is also trying to give him tips on like how to act.
I don't care how he acts. I just don't want him to look like he just walked out of a dumpster.
Don't look like a hobo. Don't look like.
Where did you get a polka dot tie and a shoe with a hole in it? I lost my job. Some kids blew up my Death Star.
Don't look like the murder hobo that you actually are.
Okay. Trish and Milo, if you wish, you may do a community, let's say community exert. Either express or manipulate. Roll. I'll leave that up to you.
I'm gonna do manipulate because I got a boon and 2 ranks.
Why am I not surprised? Rather, if you wish, you may make a community and your role to resist them.
To the endure, I will not be manipulated.
Oh, that was terrible.
You roll 212 plus 2?
Oh gosh.
What?
Black Paw, I think you mistyped there.
GG.
There you go.
Where did mine go?
It was
There
the
it
best
is.
of times and the worst of times.
That reminds me of the time I accidentally rolled 100 D1s instead of 1D100.
Oh no.
Come on.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Okay.
Would that be 100 criticals or 100 critical fails?
I wasn't sure, but it was really consistent roll. Well, Razor, I'm afraid that 2 of them are able to overpower you.
Oh.
So eventually, you manage to make Razor look all right. You're not great, yeah, presentable.
You don't make Razor look great, but it's okay.
He's not quite the prettiest at the ball,
He doesn't.
but
have
he definitely looks like he should be there now.
Lippy, what? Do you have any recommendations on a suit maker or something?
I'm not
I
even
think
there.
I-
I can't help
Oh,
you.
Oh,
oh.
I left. I went
Wow.
to ditched you a long time ago.
oh God.
I'll go far out of the room right now. You're sitting there going, Psst, Libby, Psst, Libby.
Milo's
gone.
just gonna look over at Guy. Are there drugs on this ship?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Dude, they got some
It's fine. It's fine.
stuff on Venus.
Do they have the drugs here?
No.
Is that a weed?
They
Are
got
you
some
projecting
awesome
weed over
stuff
there?
on Venus.
Out of character.
I'm sure they do.
Actually, no, I'm not going to point this out of character. Continue.
Are you injecting the weed?
I was about to say, isn't just everything puffed now?
Oh no. Space drugs. Space drugs. Oh no. It's like the space
Now
flu.
then,
It's
can
more
we
powerful.
get on with it, lady and gentleman.
Yes, get on with it.
Okay, well
On
let's
with it.
let's assume eventually you all manage to dress up nice, more or less. And since you all did that, I assume you want to make your way actually to the dinner.
Is it assigned
Well,
seating?
Yes, it is.
That's what
We
I
should
thought.
stay here.
That's what the camera's for.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Wait. How many fake suitcases? You only have one fake suitcase, right?
We have
No,
two
two.
in the room.
Yeah, but one's real, one's fake.
No.
No,
There's
we have two fakes and one real.
One real,
Okay.
and then we have a decoy box which has nothing in it that's actually important with the concierge in the vault.
Yes.
So we have the actual room vault, we have a fake box on the table, and then we have the real box somewhere else. I'm having a derp.
It's in Trish's
I
room.
think it's
in
Trish's room,
Which, how is it kept in Trisha's room? Just, since Trish is in charge of this box.
yeah. It's just lying there on the bed. Posing sexually.
Draw me like one of your French
reference boxes. Yes.
Oh,
I was thinking it too.
Nice.
hidden somewhere.
angles.
Probably like under the mattress or something.
I think
That's
you would.
lumpy.
I think you'll need to do a stealth roll for hiding the box. Just so that way, if there's a test for something to go look for it later, they'll have a stealth roll to come up past. So I guess that's up to Tygon if he wants to do it that way or not.
I feel like that would also be like I don't know.
We always did it as sneak, as you're basically just giving that thing a sneak roll basically.
That
Yeah,
makes
that makes
sense, yeah.
Being sneaky. Being
Sneaky.
sneaky.
Could argue security, but I think sneak is more fitting.
I'll just,
Maybe I should. Maybe I should do this. Just saying.
He's hid some stuff in his room before.
Oh, it's in Trish's room. Trish has to make the roll.
Ah, okay.
Security would
Yeah,
be
if we
better.
go in, yeah, because if we try and go in there without being invited, we'll spontaneously combust. Oh wait, no, that's vampires.
Well,
Nope.
it depends if Trish wants to go, hey guys, help me hide this. I never hid drugs from my family. Where do I put this?
Let's hit some herbal substances.
I'm not too sure if Trish. I don't think Trish would talk to you guys. She'd probably just kind of put it in there by herself. Even if it's not really well hidden, she'd probably still do it by herself. She's a little bit independent.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well,
Well,
Go for it.
then do your roll.
What is the stat?
body endure is sneak.
Body endures.
There you go.
Okay.
It got changed to body endure, which drives me nuts on my micro. Because I usually tank body endure on my micros because it makes sense to me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I have less hit points. Shit, I'm less sneaky. Ooh, nice.
Yep, you are confident that you hit that really well.
Yay! It is under the mattress. Ignore the giant lump.
It's a Taurus room. It's weird. It's just like a big lumpy thing anyway, 'cause it's just pillows and blankets on the floor, basically.
It's just like a giant mat on the floor with a ton of pillows.
Yeah. If you flop on it really hard, you can hurt yourself right now.
Also keep in mind that I mean, unless you've taken it out of the suitcase, this thing is just in a suitcase, and the suitcase sitting around in somebody's room doesn't really draw attention, so could be hidden in plain sight.
But where's the fun in that?
Oh, it's the private boost collection.
So,
Guy,
dude,
the bathroom isn't that far away. Why would you do that?
I would like to point out that is the color of symbol by my name tag. Don't you associate that yellow with you're a new terrible person? It is sunbeams and joy, and it is much happier than his current mental state.
Oh,
What?
dude,
But why is there yellow on your bed?
this suit.
Because the bed that's pictured is way too big.
Maybe you just have a luxurious bed.
Dude.
who doesn't like a lot of room to roll around?
That's fair. That's fair. I just
Let's
thought it
roll
was
in
funny.
here.
That was all.
I feel like we should like redesign like the bed in Trish's room, like half the room.
It's just a mat on the floor.
Trish has.
It's a Japanese themed room.
No, guys, listen. You all have furniture matching your body size and everything, you know. So I just made that's very pretty. Thank you. I just made the rooms generic because I didn't yet know who would go where and everything. So
It's all good.
See,
I
but
was
the
just
problem
thinking
is,
about it.
we're the players, so it's kind of our job to mess with this shit. It's fine. That's what we're here for.
I guess.
We're supposed to be annoying.
so please don't draw too much, okay? I don't mind a little bit like that, but don't overdo it.
No worries.
I have done nothing.
I was just thinking about like how you described it, and I was like,
Oh.
Now then,
Yeah.
so we're on our way to the dinner, and we eventually arrive. What's
Indeed.
it like in there?
It's a it's a very nice, you know, the ballroom thing. I think you call that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very big. There's a stage with live music being played, and a lot of tables, obviously. You know, really nice decorated. You know, what you would expect on a ship like that. It is really nice.
Razor is just going to sort of stare at everything through his kaleidoscope. Yep,
Okay.
Damn it!
that's pretty much it.
Oh god, he totally looks like Oh god.
I'll be blunt. I have become completely and utterly convinced. This is all out of character, by the by. That Razor is our Luna Lovegood. A decent human being and totally capable of doing things. Well, Vector, anyway. But out of their head.
Basically a human being.
Yeah, it's basically
Human plus
being.
plus.
He's basically the dude.
The dude abides, and the dude doesn't know what the hell he's doing here.
You guys are really weird.
He's gonna mysteriously show up late.
Now,
Fashionably late.
Yep.
I
Not right at the
remember
start. Before
earlier-
anything happens.
near the beginning of all this,
So there's this
Razor kind of swapped his music and his personality changed a little bit. I don't know if that's still in effect. Like, can we put like fancy music on and like maybe he'll act more fancy?
I don't know if it works that way.
Actually, it does. Basically his personality changes depending on what music he's listening to.
Oh god.
Is there a roll that I can do to see if I would have picked up on that? I mean, I picked up on it as a player, but I don't know. I don't know if Trish would have.
Yeah. Well, it would be mind perceive something.
Express?
I mean,
no.
technically speaking, you have reclaim.
I think that would be more along the lines of a mind perceive either logic, because you're trying to reason out his behavior. I could see express as like kind of something like that, because express has to do with honest communication, and this is how Razor communicates. So like I could see
It makes sense
arguments
for
for
logic.
that if I was to be the GM here. I don't know what Tygon's thinking.
I was thinking logic as well.
Okay.
Okay, so mind receive logic.
Ah.
Nope.
No, sorry.
I did nothing. That's
No,
the problem, I know, but...
Not you. Okay. Where were we?
Well, there was. You
Yeah, just
mentioned there
in
was
the
a
room.
stage. I'm gonna guess that there's some form of master of ceremonies or mistress of ceremonies, however that's gonna work. Who's gonna be in charge of the whole shebang once it actually gets going?
If there is, they are not obvious. It all just seems to kinda happen.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, you can assume that these people have done this before. They probably know what to do.
Yeah, that's just kind of neat. Flawless victory.
Dude.
So it takes a while for everyone to assemble, you know, for the people to arrive, you know, since some people insist on being fashionably late.
God,
I imagine
Libby,
Libby's
God.
not the only one.
Oh no, definitely not.
Pretentious.
Hey guys, nobody respond to what I'm about to tell you, but I don't think Libby wants to hang out with us.
Well, that,
Guy is going to look at him from his heightened chair.
Oh my god, just imagine him like in a high chair.
Oh no.
Razor.
With a little bib and everything.
I will not be doing so, thank you very much. Quit trying to make me a tiny child man.
oh, it's a micro chair. It looks very, very dignified.
You're in that stage of micro where you're just small enough to be a child, but you're not like super micro, so it's like, yeah, gonna put a bib on you. It's gonna be great.
You can go ahead and do that. I will eat those fingers.
That's what they're for. That's why they have those little finger dishes. Just so you don't mess yourself.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt somebody.
So, how does everyone care? I wonder.
Wait, sorry, what?
I'm just wondering how.
Did he robot out on anybody else?
Every
Yeah,
time he
you're
tries to say whatever it
breaking
is
up.
that he's trying to say, it breaks up.
It's a secret that must not be known.
Okay, is that any better?
It works.
A little, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's up with my audio today. Anyway.
Okay. Libby,
For some reason.
Yes.
do you eventually join your fellow travelers?
Do I have to?
Welcome, travelers.
You don't have to. It is assigned seating, but I don't know. With a little luck, you maybe can manage to weasel yourself to a different table if you want to try.
Well, if it's assigned seating, I guess I'll. But I don't know. I kind of think. Actually, no. I think Libby's gonna try to just schmooze her way into a different table.
Oh,
Okay.
aw.
Basically, she's trying to keep the aloofness that she isn't quite with you guys. Not because she doesn't like you guys. Deep down, she likes you guys. But this is a mission.
Oh, that's true.
It's, Alright, you want to roll of some sort?
Yes, please. I would think
Manipulate?
this. Yeah, this sounds like manipulate.
Well, I have a boon in manipulation.
Oh, holy crap! You do.
Gonna weasel your way through, you are.
So, yeah, I have a bunch of success there.
Mm-hmm.
All of the yes.
Wow.
Of the yes.
By the way, like, Libby's dressed to the nines. She looks drop dead good right now.
Wow.
Okay. Well, you
Tail
what?
feathers on point.
She's Disney princessing her way into this ballroom.
Well, you probably won't manage to get seated at the captain's table, but pretty much any other table you want.
Okay, well, these guys look okay.
Dude,
Is it the
you
table
got
where
some new
all the
threads.
people following us were at?
It's gonna be the table where you'll see about like 6 vector guys with their jaws hanging down to the table. It's that
Like,
table.
none of them are eating the entire time.
Yep. That side of the room, heavy breathing.
Do we see her doing this?
Well, give me a yeah. I mean, not necessarily search. It's unless you well, probably search. I imagine you wonder where Libby went, why she isn't showing up. So, if you're looking for her, then yeah, you can make a search roll.
Which one? Mine receipt?
Probably body.
Body perceive.
Yep, it's normally body perceive.
Okay.
Oh man.
Search is usually like the spot
Don't-
check, so it kind of makes sense.
Yep.
It's one of my faults.
Yes. Waste those 10 for something slightly uncomfortable.
I like to think guys' bullshit meter goes weep, 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 weep.
Okay. Whereas Trish can consider herself lucky to be finding the ground to sit on.
Trish
I'm
is
very
trying to
distracted.
move.
I am trying my hardest not to like flip over every table with my car butt.
And also, you're trying to not get your pretty dress dirty.
You can't see her through the kaleidoscope.
That would be difficult, yes. However, Guy, just instantly, there's the bird. Why is she over there? What's she doing there?
A guy has danger senses about where the bird is at all times. So when I entered into the ballroom, his hackles went up, his ears went straight, he gritted his teeth.
Oh
Is
shit.
bird the word?
I love it.
Little senses are tingling, and they're not the good ones.
So wait, who has Libby senses now?
The poor little guy.
Awareness of the other's location.
So
However-
guy.
Do you mind if I do a quick, No. I'm trying to think if Guy would reason out why she's doing what she's doing.
That'd be a logic roll, wouldn't it? Like,
Yeah.
something? I don't know what mind it would be, but it'd be a mind.
Well, yeah, I know I could brute force it that way, but I'm trying to see.
I would say it depends on whether he would try to figure it out, or if just thinking, hey, what's she doing there, or if he was actually like watching her and.
Oh, you know what that could be? It could be like a community perceived logic.
Yes, because
That-
he's exerting
that-
her.
That sounds good. Yeah, I like that.
Because
That
it's a social thing she's doing right now, and he's trying to understand why.
So I'm gonna go with that because that makes a hell of a lot more
That does
sense.
make a lot more sense. Oh, wait, that wasn't you. Okay. I was like, I looked over, I saw plus 2 2s from Clockwork, and I was like, oh shit!
Hey, I got a 9.
I don't know if that would, I guess that would be manipulate, because he'd be going against my manipulate. It's usually like the same thing, so yeah. He'd see me manipulating.
Oh.
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 You know, it's
So
easier for
that
people.
was-
It's easier for
That was
people to
my
hear you when you're not
community
muted.
perceive.
Okay.
This is true.
Do you have anything in manipulation?
I have a 1, so
Okay.
that would make that 7 and 8, and that 9 and 10.
Okay. What did Libby have? There it was.
We had a lot.
Yeah,
Had a
she had a lot.
13, a 9, and an 8.
Yeah. Okay. I'm afraid that's not quite enough to decipher her motives.
Okay.
See, I was gonna think maybe it's a reverse logic roll because it's Libby. You want the lower numbers.
Hey, all I know is I was just like,
Well, I mean,
Would
it's
Guy-
it's kind of a different idea though, because he already knows I'm with them.
mm-hmm.
So he's trying to figure out what is.
What's
I
her
still
what she's trying
got
to
those
do.
other guys that they want me at their table. So you
Yeah.
know that I'm working my way into their table and not your table, and I'm succeeding
trying to
quite
see-
well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now I'm trying to understand like why is she doing that in more of a what's the leverage here? What's the social gain? What's she gonna get out of this? How's
I
that
think
gonna
I'd need to
affect
do
her?
another. I think I'd need to do another roll just to oppose you.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah. Do that.
You probably got it.
Get at it.
You read her like a book.
You read Libby like a book. Yeah.
For once, I understand her motives.
Well, what are you doing there, Libby?
I'm actually trying to draw attention away from the main group and keep a kind of a disassociation, so that way it will hopefully keep that one guy's attention away from Trish and them.
Libby's trying to appear independent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's
This
a strong,
makes sense.
independent burb, and she don't need no man.
This makes sense to me, and therefore, I will not draw attention to that, and I will not try to interfere at all. And I will
But you
keep
will.
that understanding and knowledge under my hat and away.
I have a hat.
And Milo hasn't been paying any attention, so he is unaware of any of this. So, is this like a buffet dining, or is it like typical restaurant dining?
More restaurant dining. There's
Okay.
there's like a fixed menu, so no great choice.
Okay.
Although you notice that at least if any of you has any special dietary concerns, those are what do you say? The
Marked.
yeah, like if one of you is a vegetarian, then you will get a vegetarian meal. You know what I mean?
Meat.
Yes.
Oh, look! Soylent Green. I heard that's supposed to be pretty good.
And if one of you prefers dead animal on dead animal with dead animal sauce, you'll get that too.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Shark want fish.
Cool.
Shark want fish.
What happened? Why? Don't do that.
I'll
The
take
shark's getting sushi.
lobster miso soup.
Rach, is everything okay? Hello, Rach?
Did Space Flu get him?
He dropped out of Roll20 for a moment.
Yep.
Oh no! Someone killed the internet. The internet is dead.
No,
Long live the internet.
No, I'm here. It just it did a derp.
Okay.
Yep. It
Well-
just did a derp. I'm here.
Dude, I'll take some lobster miso soup. Be delicious.
Well, around this time, you know, the room has filled up, and there's of course a lot of talk going on. You know, the general background noise. And then someone steps on the stage, who obviously wasn't there before. A rather big lion. No, not quite macro, but is not missing much.
Now, you saying big, or you mean like big muscle or big fat?
Or just kind of big.
Tall, wide, or built.
He is tall,
He's a
and
dwarf.
be quiet. He's also you get the impression that he used to be in really good shape. But you can also see he's not quite a young kitten anymore. You know, he's going on in years, so he isn't quite in the best shape anymore.
Wait, what kind of cat?
Tall and formerly built.
Lion.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh.
lion. You know me.
Lion in a suit.
You know me. I like my lions.
I was about to say, come on.
Got it.
And judging by his uniform, that might be the captain.
Oh.
Please say his
Admiral
name
Lion.
is not Kurt.
No, it isn't.
It's Picard.
No.
He would have to be bald.
Captain. Captain on deck. All hail.
His name is Ahab.
No, actually, his name is, contrary to what you would expect, his name is Hawk. But his last name.
Oh, Captain Hawk. Captain Bird. Bird.
His dad was a professor.
was also...
Oh,
Hawkins.
yes.
What's his dad's name? Jim.
Okay. Well, he steps on the stage, and the noise kind of quiets down after a few moments. And then he starts like his greeting speech, which is it's not like performed in a dull sense, but still you can tell this isn't the first time he's given the speech.
He's reading
Okay.
off Picard. He's memorized it.
So can I actually see his face?
It is a bit far away, but yes, you can.
Lion face.
Okay.
Meow meow.
It's like I can't tell what he's saying if I can't see him.
Does he have the distinguished gray lines in his mane? Or is he not quite that old yet?
There's a bit of gray in his mane, yes.
Oh.
They're silver and they're gold.
Unfortunately, I don't have his actual speech. I tried to write one. I couldn't come up with anything fitting. I'm very sorry.
We still love you.
Oh, thank you.
I wouldn't even have bothered. I just said, yeah, he had a speech. Deal with it. Make it up in your mind.
The speech is kind of what you expect. He welcomes everyone and hopes that you will have a wonderful time. Promises you a great, safe journey and stuff like that. And eventually, hope you have a wonderful evening and enjoy the food and eventual dance and so on.
Wait, hold up. There's gonna be dancing.
Well, yes.
Razor cheers out Enthusiastopos too.
My list scoots away a little bit.
Yeah, Trish kind of like head palms. Just, like, oh yeah.
Has any of you studied up on this? Like maybe looked up what sort of stuff is going to happen at this dinner?
No.
Google
I
it
think one
now.
of us looked over.
Space Google, go!
One of for sure.
I mean, Trish will know because she's been to enough of these fancy dinners and balls and stuff like that. First time on a cruise ship, but she's been to other stuff. So she kind of
Give me a mind exert logic roll, please.
This won't end well.
There are neither beginnings nor ends to the wheel of time. But it was a beginning.
Holy
geez.
crap!
Whoa!
Woo! Well, you can very confidently inform your fellow travelers, if you wish to inform them, that these social events usually involve dancing. You know, eventually, once the dinner part is more or less over, there will be like space cleared in the room to allow people dancing. However, dancing is not mandatory.
Oh. Yeah, I go ahead and tell the rest of the people like kind of what's going on, like what's going to happen, should happen.
Explaining now.
As an outside of character question, mechanically speaking, would you consider dancing dexterity, express?
Personally, I was thinking express.
I'm just like trying to. I don't know.
Well, this.
I'm trying to break dance.
Yeah,
Dancing would definitely be athletics.
yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. No, this would be, the like ball kind of dancing, social dancing.
Okay.
So less breakdancing, more waltz.
That makes sense.
And I would say that would go under express. If you were like doing acrobatics and dancing, everything, then definitely athletics. Yes.
Okay.
I lost track. What was that?
I was rolling to see if I could find a dance partner for Guy.
I don't need your help.
Too
I
late.
can see better from up here.
Well,
Plano stares at him. Our heads are at the same height while I'm sitting here.
going by that rule, the only dance partner you could find for Miss Trish.
The little
Might as well
folk are
put
hard
the two
to see.
audiences together.
Maybe Razor.
What?
I think Razor would be too lost in this world for that. Leave the poor fellow be. Let the bat do its thing, man.
But-
I'm just trying to help.
I don't need it. Why do you keep treating me like a child?
I'm not treating you like a child. I'm trying to find you a respectable person of your size that you can dance with. Because it'd be kind of weird if someone just picks you up and, oh, hi, Libby.
But I was just saying, this is a very progressive society. It's probably not necessary to do the male-female thing while dancing.
Probably not.
But he still needs someone of adequate size, or he's just going to be carried along through the steps.
Hey, you know what?
Dude.
Personally, as someone who doesn't really like dancing, I would be okay with that.
You just might
Unless they have like dancing stilts or something.
Stop trying to justify you babying me. Stop it.
I'm not babying you. I'm just
I
trying
think
to
that's what they just do,
God.
like at the weddings, where like they have like the.
I am perfectly fine. I'm perfectly chill.
And besides, Guy has no idea what I'm doing. I'm just merely
Dude.
doing it. For all Guy knows, I'm looking around being paranoid.
Or looking for his own cute butt. How the heck am I supposed to know?
Exactly.
Here with good food and new threads. Let's just have a party.
They're not getting these back.
What could possibly go wrong?
Don't you say that!
Too late.
And now there's a
Guy
terrorist
just
attack upon the ship.
Points at him and stares really hard.
And
Is
somebody
there-
does the thing.
Personal experience dictates that never, ever say something along the lines of what could possibly go wrong. Because you are inviting doom upon your head.
This is your captain speaking. We're in an M&A crash course with the lateral space station.
It's work out in the end. If things are not yet all right, then it is not yet the end.
Oh no.
Can't tell if that's a hopeful thing or a fatalist thing.
Yes. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Meta.
Okay. Well, the captain finishes his speech, and then it is food time.
Best time.
Meat.
Fish.
Well,
Want 17 kinds of dead animal.
the food is brought really quickly, and it is really, really good food. It is all the yummy.
Okay. Quick question.
Yes.
Does Milo get his sushi?
It depends. If it's like a sort of no dietary requirement of his.
I mean, he's a shark. I would assume he has a. I assume his diet is.
No, you can still eat anything else.
Okay.
Vectors, remember, we're mostly human with just animal bits thrown in.
It's just
know.
mostly
I just wanted an excuse to make him fail with chopsticks, okay?
You can fail with chopsticks by being human. It's
Either
human to fail
that
with
or have him
chopsticks.
succeed, just like, I don't know, just like
Okay,
Mr.
whatever you
Miyagi
say,
shit.
Kisame.
I either want him to fail or be Mr. Miyagi. That's all I want. It's like, oh,
So delicious. So about halfway through the dinner, Razor's going to change his posture completely and start sitting up straight in his chair and eat with a dignified manner. Because why not?
See, the next track started playing.
Yep.
I wonder if anyone
Guys,
else
can-
will try to pick up on that.
Guy's gonna look at him and then shrug it off as it Razor being Razor. At this point, I've come to believe that Guy has convinced himself that Razor is an indecipherable mess, and that unless he actually sits down and talks with Razor about being said mess, he will never understand it.
I like to think Trish
Milo-
is trying to figure you guys all out, but she just can't nail anything down. She's not strong in the mind.
Milo is going to accept this because he's not being embarrassed. We already had to clean him up.
We got the embarrassment over with. At this point, whatever he does is on him.
Very nice, very nice. Libby, are you doing anything special, or that just at your chosen table, being your spectacular self?
I am being my spectacular self, blending in, schmoozing it up.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't she have displaced someone at the table?
There's probably somebody who didn't show up that wasn't at the table. Sometimes people.
Well, no.
don't. Night.
Oh yeah, I mean that would be an easy thing. I'm just curious if that was the.
But yes, she would have. But yeah, I'm just gonna hand wave this. You know, either somebody didn't show up, or well, with how smitten everybody was with her, they would have just found an extra chair and.
There's ways to get in on somebody else's table at these kind of things. I've done it before.
Mhm.
You just have to, look for a group of people that, are talking. You over talk to them, smooth a little bit. Go, oh, hey, is this seat taken? Oh, no, our friend's sick. They're not coming up. Oh, mind if I sit here? Next thing you know, sitting down.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, I imagine.
Suddenly at the closer seat at the event. Great times. At the back of the room. Good times.
Makes sense.
Well, unfortunately, the people at your table are not overly interesting. Judging by their conversation, they are sort of middle-tier business people.
Uh-huh.
So,
Business, numbers.
yeah.
Working?
Could you pass the soy, my good man?
Close enough.
Soy. Oh, the sauce. Okay. Guy is genuinely impressed by the variety of food that he's seeing, some of which he's never seen in his life before.
Probably.
Trish right now is kind of torn between just frantically eating because the food is amazing, yet still trying to keep her composure. So it's I don't know, that borderline leading a little bit towards composure.
You know what? Because we had a similar discussion, I can't remember if it was last session or a couple sessions ago. Could I do a search and see if there's any, how do I put it? Abnormal, population concentrations within this group of people here at this ball, i.e. a large amount of Tors or a large amount of micros, stuff like that.
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm just curious, because oftentimes, from what I've read in the book, and I'm gonna guess just because it's like community working and having to deal with lots of people.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm not gonna try to justify it. I'm just trying to say I think there's a thing I can do with that.
Can I?
So...
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask, Tygon, since I'm kind of just chilling over here and being a good little girl, is it okay if I do a roll to kind of try and spot where the Doberman guy is?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, we could do
I was kind of wanting to start looking for some of the. I was gonna start trying to look for the people that
Mhm.
to see if they're like grouped together at all. I'm assuming that's body perceive, right?
Yes.
all over the microphone.
Bless you.
All right, sweet. So I'm not good at this because I'm not good at this.
Nope. Sorry, you
Yep.
can't find him.
Too dazzled. I'm too
There was
distracted.
pictures, we have pictures of the fox and the Doberman, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Trish would try to do the same thing, kind of look around for it. So what was it? Body...
Body perceive.
Yes.
Perceived
Um,
search.
Yep. Search.
Would noticing the abnormalities within the population of the people be a body perceive thing or of a logic thing?
It would probably still be a body perceive because you'd be looking, but it might be logic instead of search.
What Sammy said.
Yeah,
It's
that's
basically
what
changed the skill, but it changes. It's the same physical stats, basically.
Okay, yeah, I don't see it.
Nope.
Probably
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing that springs to mind to
I'd
your
like
rage.
to point out, Tygon, on
yes?
my two and my 3 that I rolled for my search, I had that as a simplification, so I still failed magnificently.
Mm-hmm. I'm very proud of you.
Yes, very proud of me.
Okay. Now to make sure everything is clear, Guy, you don't notice any unusual concentration of whatever. There's a
Various morphisms and stuff.
yeah. There's one or two table that seems to be filled with rats, but that's really not anything unusual.
Oh my.
They're insular anyway, so.
Yep. And Trish. After a while, you manage to spot the vixen. She is sitting not too far away. And give me another body perceive, please.
Just body perceive?
Yeah, yeah, just body perceive.
What I guess. These nuts.
You notice her glancing over at your table one or two times.
Oh, Lordy help me, she's staring at me again.
Okay, I'll try to motion to the rest of the group sitting at the table without her trying to noticing me that I noticed her. Does that make sense?
You could always just check your toggle message with that.
Yeah. But still, like, I've noticed her. I need to make sure that she, like, try to make sure that she hasn't noticed us. Like, because she hasn't seen me yet. Or I technically have not seen her.
Well, like I said, she has glanced over at your table, so by now she has seen you, yes.
Mm-hmm. She's still not too sure she would be smart enough to say, like, oh, like, maybe the others told her about, told me about her.
And I mean to say she has noticed you. I don't she hasn't necessarily noticed you looking at her. But I'm just saying if you know, assuming that like you think she looked at your table, then she noticed you sitting at that table.
Okay, so she's still oblivious to the fact that I see her there.
As far as you can tell.
Okay. So yeah, I kind of pull out my toggle and send a quick text to everyone, just kind of make it look like I'm just responding to a normal text, which I guess would be kind of true.
Hey guys,
Yes.
Mhm.
can I ask your help
Whoa.
with reasoning something out? This is out of character question.
Okay.
Do you think Guy would have the balls to go up to her and ask her to dance?
Man check.
No. No. No,
Well,
but
I'm just thinking like in trying to weigh like what he would actually do considering his, you know.
Well, did he even notice her?
Yes. She was the one following him around.
Are you trying to like force her hand? I mean, you're kidnappable.
Yeah, but I'm also stronger than I look,
Kidnappable.
so it's one of those things where it's like
So
no one wants to kidnap the kid who kicks you hard enough in the shin that you really wish you hadn't touched.
I mean, you
So-
might as well.
go
do it.
for it, man.
I don't think I think from what I have seen, a guy would need some convincing, but would go ahead with it.
Yeah.
I think
I
he'd be mulling over. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to be not in control of the situation with her, and this is a good point for him to be in control.
Exactly.
It's a public place. He'd be taking the initiative, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Not being stalked around the ship. So
And maybe he's just, being paranoid, and she wasn't actually following him specifically. And she
I
happened to
did
go the
actually
same way.
lay into you last time that maybe you should seek a date with this woman.
Well, I don't know about the whole dating thing, but I'm just trying to think of okay, if we're gonna be pragmatic about this, and that's the sort of thing Guy would do, is try to be pragmatic, because a paranoid person always tries to be effective and efficient. Because if they're not, they end up dead. So I'm trying to think of what he would do. And I know I ask you guys these kinds of questions a lot. It's just I'm trying to
Paranoia.
I'm trying to make sure I'm playing this character the way he's supposed to be played. Not just forcing my own opinions and thoughts.
Yeah, I understand. Well, personally, I think I could see him do it. Probably would take quite a bit of courage for him.
Yeah, take a bit of courage, but like I said, this is his best chance to be in control of the situation.
All right. Okay.
Just gotta
Thank you.
go with the flow.
Thank you. That helps.
Just figured out how to change the name the whole time.
So,
Okay.
uh, uh, So have we moved
Yes.
on to the dance part of it?
Not quite yet. But unless any of you wants to do something special during during the dinner part, we can do that.
Right now, Milo is just eating and trying to just kind of watch.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well, then.
I need to do a logic roll for myself to decide something for Libby.
Okay. In the meantime, I would like a body perceive roll from Milo as well, please.
Milo.
Come on.
So
Mm.
I'm assuming there's like some kind of background.
Cut out of the background again.
Oh, I cut out again.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming there's some kind during this as well. To get
Some kind of what?
so what kind of music is it?
Oh, classical.
Nice.
No,
Now,
that's
this
that's
is classical for in 700 years in the future.
So it's like I'm not sure if you guys saw like the latest Star Trek movie.
Nope.
It's
Where,
Lady
like, the Beastie Boys
Gaga.
song. It's like, why are you playing classical music?
they did
So,
that joke
at
in,
this point,
in
Razor's just
Futurama once.
So, at this point, Razor's just going to take off his headset.
His ears function without the headset on. Holy shit! You have
Just looks at him.
ears.
Literally the entire.
So suddenly the
party
bat's
stops and
massive,
looks.
beautiful ears sparkles ensue.
The entire everybody stops to look and stare. Literally everyone.
Oh dear.
The best part is
What?
I bet me and Razor have about the same size of ears.
I like to think that let me find the thing. I like to think that this is the music that begins playing. I link that right.
We're all terrible, and it's great.
You could probably hear the music bleeding out of Razor's headset whenever he takes it off.
Oh my
I think that's
goodness.
basically the dancing too.
Rezzy, aka Milo.
What up?
I asked for a body perceive roll, please.
Oh, I did not hear that. I was distracted with that video. Let's see, buddy. Let's see. So let's do. Any proficiencies?
Nope.
Okay. So 2.
Okay, thank you.
I did the best around. Nothing's gonna ever break me down.
Okay. Well, eventually, the dinner part comes to a close. After really, really nice dessert, probably the best ice cream you've ever tasted. Mm-hmm.
Fancy ice cream.
Yep. Yeah, well, like I said, the dinner parts come to a close. Several people rise. You actually don't have to. Your table is far enough aside that it won't be moved.
Oh.
So you can remain seated. Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze and then it went away.
Oh, this is an.
In case you're
The worst.
wondering what's bleeding through on Razor's headset, let's see if this works.
Okay.
Oh, good lord.
Because why not?
Yeah, and in a surprisingly quick time, space is cleared up in the middle of the room, and pretty much everybody who wishes to is invited to dance.
Oh.
Libby,
Yes.
one of the gentlemen at the table you have weaseled yourself into the, you know what I mean, is actually asking you. He's asking you to dance.
Yeah, I'll dance with them. That was actually what my logic roll was about.
Oh, okay.
my logic roll was actually whether or not Libby was going to excuse herself during the meal to go back to the room and go watch things, but unfortunately Libby doesn't see the value in that and is going to stay here and dance.
Okay.
Thank you, Libby, for that. I was like, one of us should probably. Well, that's happening. Like, oh wow. So yeah, I will participate in the dance-a-thon with this guy.
All right. What is everybody else doing?
Milo is going to sit back and watch. Basically, he's gonna do the security thing. Just keep an eye on everyone relevant to him specifically. And oh, hey, she's kind of cute.
So, Guy, would you care to dance? What could possibly go wrong?
Guy looks at Razor real hard for a minute. Razor, I appreciate the offer, but I think I have someone else I need to go at least take a turn on the dance floor with. So good luck finding another partner for a minute. Maybe afterwards. Maybe.
Oh well.
Well, I'm gonna have Guy do it. Going to go ahead and, if she's still in the ballroom, ask her to dance.
She's still there. Yes.
I am kind of extending off to the side a little bit, just like watching the people dance. Like if someone were to ask Trish, she would probably dance with them, but she wouldn't bother asking anyone.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's focus on Guy for a moment.
Yes.
What rule to grow a pair of balls twice as big as you are and ask a more or less stranger to suddenly dance?
Community exert or endure,
Yeah.
maybe. I think it'd be an exert or an endure because either. I mean, he's really. I don't know. Because he's enduring her
Community
scrutiny.
exert.
But, oh yeah.
No, I was gonna say community exert.
Okay. And anything else attached to that?
Press?
Yeah. If anything, express, I would say.
Okay.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Okay, well... Well, that's a mixed bag.
Well, at least it's not a failure.
Well, I got the highest score and the lowest possible score, then the middle score.
This is happening a lot now.
It is an omen.
Oh man, it's an omen.
Let me see. She looks very surprised. Let's oop. Let's say okay. After a moment of thinking and regarding you, she does agree.
Huzzah! I have no idea where I'm going with it.
Well, I'm momentarily distracted by the mechanics of micro and regular size vector dancing. But
It's like the guy dancing with the flower girl at a wedding. You just stand on their toes.
Actually, no. No, it is not.
well, I'm
Because it entirely depends on how much than him she actually is.
well,
Because if she's
admittedly, I wouldn't say that she's that super tall. So whoever's eating chips, you better have some for me as well.
Yeah.
Like, put them away.
It's like, well, if she's 5 foot, that's not actually that big. It's a 2 foot difference, and we've all actually seen couples kind of like that. At least I have. Less than a 2 foot difference.
I would also imagine that even if micros aren't that super common, it's probably still enough of them around that somebody has come up with something for cases like this.
I imagine so.
Stilts. Just stilts.
No, I was thinking of like special postures or whatever. Variations of popular dances that take the size difference into account.
Ooh.
Precisely.
So the question is, do you know those dances?
That's the big question.
You know, the Muffin Man.
I would imagine the same thing for Tars. Like they have special waltz.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Olivia's
lot
just
of
gonna
there's a
take
lot of
everyone out on the
caboose
dance floor
for
with a
Tars
veil.
to dance.
I'm assuming it's more common for the larger micros to do, you know, the cross dancing.
But on the topic of dancing, I believe we agreed on Express for this,
Yeah.
and would probably be Community Exert again.
I'm assuming I need to roll too.
Yes, please. And
Oh gosh, I have to use something that has a boon in it.
oh,
Oh.
Oh no, I'm only really good.
Oh no.
The best.
I got a 14 and an 8. Click them okay.
I got a 14, but a couple of 6s.
yeah, but hey, that's enough to definitely enough to not embarrass yourself, and I would even say that's enough to do fairly good. For both of you.
Libby, high five! We're doing it.
I don't know you.
Actually
No
in
way.
character, dang it.
I don't know you.
Just,
Who is it? Excuse me. Who are you?
I go laugh at the guy tries to cut in. Probably not gonna happen though.
Well, like, I just gotta say it. Who are you?
Are you?
Hey, owl vectors are not allowed. Stop that.
That could be a blip that goes horribly wrong. We've made,
I've done that campaign.
we've made a blip that's an owl vector. What could possibly? Oh god!
Beautiful. Trish.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, you are approached with a request for a dance.
The caboose reeled him in. Yeah.
By another tower, actually.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Um,
Look them over. Obviously, it's not one of the 3 that we had, so I don't think Trish is gonna have any flags flared by this.
As nope, you don't recognize him. He is a K9 as well. So that might be a reason why he noticed you.
Alright. I accept the dance offer.
Okay, then
Special tar waltz.
Community Exert Express roll from you as well, please.
I believe in you, Lady Borksel. I believe in the team. Well, shit.
You're getting a lot of like high lows.
Oh, that cancels out the good and makes it all bad.
Mm-hmm.
Your Pete's. Your Pete's
Oh.
are in too many places that Pete's are not supposed to be.
Does Trish somehow manage to step on someone's tail?
Actually, she does.
All 4 feet. Poor guy.
4 lefties.
Poor guy.
Give me a quick, let's say...
Hey, it's not my tail she's stepping on. So that's good for me.
Give me a quick community endure roll, please.
No added, just endure.
Let's say express again.
Well, that's better.
While you did step on a poor lizard's tail.
Those are even step on.
That comes right off.
Come on.
Well, you're lucky it doesn't come off. You managed to at least apologize gracefully.
While backing up into another person and stepping on their tail.
It's a
Comedy of screams starts.
it's a chain reaction of tail stepping.
You are the rocking chair in a room full of cats. Good luck.
No.
Yeah.
Not my fault. The floor is crowded.
Yeah, well, that probably works in your favor. It's
You.
Gesundheit.
That sneeze finally came out.
Yeah, I did.
Finally came out and all over the monitor.
No, I'm facing away from the monitor right now, so.
This is not as bad when your dog or cat sneeze on you and like when you're holding them, just like straight in your face, like you jerks.
Okay. But yeah, let's say you managed to more or less save face. You apologize profusely, and it is pretty crowded, and most people will have how do you say it? I understand that towers need a bit more room.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything particular?
I mean, Razor is going to still go around and ask a few other people to dance, but probably fails, and just goes back and sits with Milo at the table.
Okay.
Pretty much.
You doing anything special, Milo? They have a bar here. Hello? Rezzy, did we lose you again?
Raznia!
Oh no, space flu.
Strike again.
Boop.
Oh dear. Well,
It looks like Milo found the bar and has had too much to drink.
Well, let's give him a minute.
and Razor's
In the meantime, Guy, give like during the dance, are you trying to achieve anything particular, or are you just dancing with her?
Well, actually, I'm trying to be, well, personable and be an actually halfway decent dance partner. So I'm gonna talk with her.
Okay.
You know, introduce myself, ask her name, you know, simple things like that. Try to, what is it? Basically, have this be a positive interaction.
Okay. Just a second, let me find my notes. Which of course
yes, poor love's vagrant strikes it out again.
I should have available, but because I'm horrible, I didn't. There. Okay, her name is Kathy. She of course replies.
Oh. A pleasure to meet you, Kathy.
The pleasure is all mine. She still seems a bit, let's say, confused. It's as if she's not 100% sure what to think of the whole situation. But she's a reasonably good dancer. And things are going fairly well. For kicks, give me another check for dancing.
Oh, okay.
If you fail, you kick her. This is for kicks.
No. True
No.
steps on his tail.
Oh.
That would actually be very entertaining.
On him. No, you would just step on him.
Yeah.
It's not that so. Wow! Dang it!
Hey, forget about it.
Guy's really good at dancing, apparently.
Apparently, hidden talents. I've learned things about myself I never knew.
You are
Guy
not.
is really good at dancing and has Libby radar.
I have bird radar and I'm a good dancer. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not just a good dancer. You quite quickly actually. You make her relax, and soon she at least seems to be really enjoying herself.
Yay, Devinar guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Guy's got a relationship. Guy's got to start planning for the future. Family. College for kids.
Okay,
Anxiety
that's
attacks
moving
start
way
now.
hella fast. You're moving way hella fast there.
I'm just saying, guy's level of anxiety and freak outs that he has about stuff, these are things that are going to start running through his mind. Of, oh man, I really like her. Man, I do like her. I can see myself with her. Oh shit, we're going to have kids and I have to find a college fund.
Oh no! House of the country, mortgage. How am I going to pay for all of that? No!
I love that his level of panic has become the butt of your joke, but I don't think he'd quite jump there that quickly.
I mean, you're tall enough to be the butt of everyone. So.
Rezzy, welcome back.
Well, mostly it's Libby's butt. So, well, specifically her tail feathers, but whatever, same difference.
No, she
I'm gonna get the razor upgrades and you're gonna hate me.
she rolled well enough to avoid hitting people with her tail.
So that reminds me, is there like a place where we can make recommendations for songs?
Oh yeah.
No, damn it.
Like you cannot request songs to be played right now. That is, I'm afraid, not an option. There is like in the network. There's a feedback section.
I wonder. What if I could just plug in my toggle case into that real quick?
Of course you can.
I sense a hack roll coming up.
Oh, I can't hack without a crash suite. For the sake of niership, I'll just hold on that.
Okay. In the meantime, Milo. Rezzy, did you go away again?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Are you doing anything else during the dance?
Probably not.
I mentioned. Yes.
I was gonna say, especially since someone has to stay focused in case someone else someone else from the original ride shows up.
Okay. I think you probably want to avoid the bar then.
Why?
You said you wanted to stay focused.
And
Focused and sane are two different things, sir.
Well, there is a bar here, which is now open.
Also, I'm really sorry for the disappearings. I'm literally having to deal with shit.
Ah, it's okay. It happens.
Why are you dealing with it? Are you a merchant?
Come look at my wares. Come look at my shit. It is very good shit. This shit has some corn in it.
No more, please.
Wait, what is this?
Makes
It's-
wonderful fertilizer.
Quite enough.
So,
Please, you're upset about it. We should trade places.
is this where the power goes out and... So is this where the power goes out and Guy disappears?
Is this where it turns into a Tom Clancy novel and a bunch of people show up in balaclavas and take over the ship?
No.
Yep.
Good.
And
Good. I
that's when
wasn't
Trish
prepared for
starts
Tom
stabbing.
Clancy.
So anyway,
Yeah. Is there anything you are doing, Milo?
Sitting at the bar with something less potent than his usual to fit in at said bar, and mostly
Okay.
keeping surveillance on the party in case someone tries to kidnap Guy or Libby or Trish. Someone might try to kidnap Trish.
I got
mean,
this. I'm
at
just
this-
gonna help this guy with a medical problem. He needs to know if this rag smells like chloroform.
Oh no.
I hope you'll be able to help him.
I'm medically trained. I'm pretty sure I can figure this out. Yeah. Chloroform.
Give me a medicine roll, please.
Oh
I'm
no.
joking.
I
say
swear, if
register.
somebody in my campaign did that, I think I'd actually let them. Because the people they're with right now are complete idiots.
Milo, give me a mind perceive roll, please.
Uh-oh.
Rezzy,
I
What am
might
I
have
doing?
lost him.
pay attention, please. A mind perceive roll, please.
I perceive.
No.
Not enough alcohol yet.
So, I guess at this point, Razor's just going to join him at the bar.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's sort of out of the ordinary in all this?
Not really. There are few people there. Some are talking, some are by themselves. They're drinking. People are going, picking up drinks. I mean, people are coming to the bar, pick up drinks, they leave.
They drink, they get drunk, they fall down.
Give me a mind, or let's say a body perceive roll, please.
For me?
Who?
Razor.
Razor.
Okay. Body perceive. Adding anything with it, or just body perceive?
Just body perceive.
Nope.
Caca!
Nope. Okay. Who is ticking?
If I
Ticking.
don't hear it, so it might be me. Hold on. Tell me if it goes away.
I was gonna say, normally clock's the one ticking.
No, it's
Did it go?
yeah, no, it's away.
Okay. And it didn't come back?
That seems to be gone now.
Not yet.
Okay. Wasn't me then.
Okay. Well, in that case, the evening continues, rather pleasant, more for some than others. Eventually, you notice that the ballroom, whatever you call it, is kind of slowly emptying. You know, it's not like it's actually going empty, but there's not as many people around as before. You assume that it's
People are shuffling out.
it's all right to leave now, and so people are starting to leave.
Whoa.
So, what do you guys want to do?
At this point, Ray's just gonna see if he can sneak out without anybody.
You broke up there. I didn't hear what you wanted to do.
That's it. I think Ray's just gonna see if he can sneak back to the room.
I think Razor's sneaking back to the room. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't have to sneak. You can go normally.
Well, yeah.
If
Kind of figure of speech.
okay, yeah, sure, no problem.
Going to casually wander away.
What about the rest of you?
Am I gonna have to hold up Milo as to make our way back to the room?
Obviously, Milo hasn't had enough to be perceptive, so Milo's gonna have another.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You wanna try that check again?
Yeah.
Okay. Under the influence of alcohol this time. Let's see how it goes.
Dude,
Increase difficulty.
you need to not.
Literally the same. Literally the same.
Aww.
Obviously, water.
What the shit? What?
I'm sorry.
Water. They gave him water and told him it was alcohol.
You look wasted, man.
What Bruce is this?
And this at this point you find out that Razor has been swapping out your drinks, has just been drinking yours.
Well, that would explain the slightly teetering step there.
This is not a pan-galactic gargle blaster.
As
These drinks are balls.
are you showing any actual outrage at the apparent ineffectiveness of the alcohol around here?
Probably a mild annoyance. Maybe some annoyance mixed with a tinge of disappointment.
Unbeknownst to him, one member of the party went and told the bartender that you've been trying to quit alcohol and keep the only non-alcoholic beverages. No!
Life is pain. Life is
Yep.
pain.
It's been.
Aw.
How am I
Well-
supposed to make love to my tonic and gin? Wait, I'm not that old.
I'm going to casually leave, but I'm not going directly back to the room.
Okay.
Piano man.
I'm going to make a circuit around the ship doing things that would not draw too much attention before heading back to the room. I'm also going to try and keep an eye out in case anybody's actually following me.
Okay. Well, give me a what is it? Body perceive.
Body perceive search.
Yes. Since you said you are looking out for it, you get to search.
I so love search. as a roll for me. Okay, I get to simplify.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. But I'm sorry you said it, so it's search.
No. It's correct. I actually expect it to be that. I did not roll
I'm
well.
sorry.
I'm not good at these things.
Yeah, well, there are obviously people around, but you don't notice anybody who seems to be following you.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll eventually head back to the room, which I'm assuming I'll be behind whoever was going directly there, which I think was Razor.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that boy.
How about the rest of you guys?
I'm going back to the room where there's real alcohol. I can't focus with this sobriety shit.
After, I think after, turning a step or two with Kathy, Guy is going to politely ask for her contact information so, they can reconnect on the ship at their leisure. If she should so desire. And then he will make a retreat back to the room. Actually,
Yes?
I should probably do a body perceive/search to see if I can find the rest of my group and be like, oh, I'm literally the only one left here in this ballroom. That's probably not a good idea. We should probably go.
Well, Kathy does. She does give you her contact information.
Cool.
Her second toggle.
With and what expresses her hope to see you again.
Yay!
See you again.
Oh, like sends you her number with a little heart emoticon behind it.
Hey!
And if you would like to do that roll, then go ahead. The search thing for the others, I mean.
Yeah. That would be...
Bum 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 bum.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay, by now the only one of the group you can you notice is I think Trish.
So
Yeah,
the only
Trish
one that's
kind
still
of left
left...
after the dance when she kind of noticed everyone else was leaving too. Kind of politely bowed out to the other tar.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well then, I guess that means I'm headed out. Cause, if this, I need to get out of here. The paranoia's back in full sway. Oh shit, I'm the only one in here. Oh shit, I'm the only one in here.
All right. So as you return, Razor.
Yeah.
Give me a body perceive roll. Oh, okay.
Ooh, perceptive.
That works.
Mm-hmm. You
For taking off my headphones.
There's things going on.
you notice something is amiss. You can't you can't quite immediately tell what, but something seems out of place.
Well, I guess I'll just try to search the room and see if I can figure it out. Like, is the fake still there?
The fake is still there. Yeah, give me a search roll.
Okay, so no, I'm not good at that. No,
Well, try anyway.
it's one of my faults. But
That's one of my faults too.
8. Oh, this is gonna end bad.
Oh,
Sort of.
actually, it's still good because the 8 doesn't get canceled,
Yeah.
but it's an 8.
You're still not 100% sure what it is. At about this moment, Libby arrives,
Hi.
and you don't need to roll to notice something is amiss. Although, yeah, well, there's a question if Libby would think that Razor, like looking around like he's searching for something, would be unusual.
Does he still have his headphones off?
I don't know.
Razor.
Well, yes, but he's about to put them back on shortly.
The glorious bat ears are still on display then.
She's instantly going to squint her eyes. Something's wrong with Razor.
Give me a body perceive roll as well.
Search.
Yeah, sure.
I'm assuming.
Wait. Since we're all back in our room, Razor, Milo's gonna go over here and make a Pangalactic Gargle Blaster because, goddammit, he's on a space cruise. He needs at least one.
I didn't see shit.
Okay. Before
Pretty sure I can't tell anything's wrong with Razor.
before you drown your sorrows in alcohol, I want another body perceive roll from you, please, Milo.
Okay. What am I going to perceive? Probably not a lot.
Going to
You're gonna
perceive
perceive the fact that there's alcohol behind the bar.
Basically. Okay, really?
Wow!
Why?
What did you do to the dice gods? Because they are angry with you. Because you're like just short of
Sobriety
Just
is
kidding.
a sin.
Shut down.
Sobriety is a sin.
Just getting
¿Por qué no?
down.
¿Qué?
Okay.
Is that 3 or 4 in a row?
3.
That's 3. The other one was a 9.
So like
Okay,
Razor is
check.
like something up?
Can I check the doormat? Did we not do some kind of thing with the doormat?
Oh yeah, the peanut shells under the mat.
What?
I'm gonna check
We
that.
talked about it, but I don't think we
first.
did it. Did we?
Did you guys
Yes,
not do
we
it?
did.
We did? Okay, so but wouldn't we going in and out have crunched all over them anyway?
No.
No, it was just in Trish's room.
Just
Oh.
in Trish's room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So unless
just-
Trish like sprinted there, we're fine.
Yeah.
I'm probably the
Just gonna
last
check.
to get there besides Guy.
We're just gonna check that real quick.
You guys did this shit when Libby wasn't here, so she just thinks you're weird.
Okay, so
I infected everyone with my paranoia.
so you really did that?
Yeah.
I think
know.
I vaguely remember them talking about it, but
Yeah,
I don't think Libby was there.
Can I take some nuts and put it underneath the mat? That way we'd know if someone came in and out, since Trish isn't going in and out of the room regularly.
Okay.
I remember this very distinctly. Maybe I'm crazy and I'm remembering it wrong, but I'm
Yeah,
almost positive.
I remember the discussion. I just didn't remember you guys actually doing it. But I wasn't there because Libby was in the pool.
Libby was busy.
You find that the nuts are gone.
Well,
Well,
There was
Wait.
a scroll vector.
gone. like
well then.
A
Like-
small squirrel vector has taken the nuts.
No.
Yes, they are gone.
that's more
Housekeeping.
concerning than them just being crushed.
Housekeeping.
That's what I'm thinking.
It could have either been cleaned up by housekeeping or not. Why don't you guys check the briefcases real quick, because I'm getting some bad vibes here.
I'm going to call the desk and see if if room service came up during the event.
No, there was no room service.
Oh boy, check the peep. Check the peeps.
The peep.
Yeah, the peep.
Yeah, the peep.
Check
Yeah.
the peep.
You find
I'm just gonna-
you find that about maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, about that time after you left, the peep was turned off.
God damn it.
Alright, so the peep was transmitting though. So do we have the feed?
Oh yeah, we might have a recording. Because it did. I do think I remember seeing mentions of recordings.
Yes, so we should have a recording up to the point where it was turned off, so...
Yeah.
But it's possible somebody could have slunk in a way to get around it.
I'm
They'd have to
a,
go through something other than the door.
I am afraid that it's it only shows like the room, doesn't show anybody entering.
Okay.
But then
Boxes.
you find like in the peep just that somebody logged in and gave it the command to turn off.
Whoa. At this point, Razor has his headphones back on.
Time to check the logs.
He's going to look into Trish's room just to see if anything is weird.
Computer. See, I have a boon.
Computer?
I'm gonna do a roll to check the logs.
What logs?
The logs.
Somebody had to log into it
Logs.
and turn it off.
Yeah, the logs. The bits of information that the camera tracks when
Would
Yeah,
you like me to
that's-
say it in the way that you need to? The login information used to access the peep must be from a registered user of the technology, meaning there's no way to erase the history of the last person. Otherwise, you would have had to have destroyed the peep in general. So he wants to access that information and double check it against when was the last time one of us accessed it.
or if it was logged in from somewhere else, find some kind of like a MAC address, something identifiable that I can
Technically,
find.
they wouldn't have to be a registered user. They could be spoofing a user, but yeah.
You get my
Okay,
point.
yeah, no, it's my question was what the logs of what? That's what I wasn't clear about. Okay, well, go ahead, do that. Give me a computer roll, please.
This is what happens when you make the password 1.
I got something other than 8.
Yeah, you got an 11.
Okay.
11.
Yeah, more importantly, you got a success and you didn't get a crit. Well, it's at about the time somebody logged in with an apparently as an admin.
Ooh. These peeps need better security, damn it. We should have updated this before we set it up.
To be fair, we only had so much security on it. We actually had a good security roll on it.
Yep.
But where did they come in at, is the question.
Well, they...
But now we have some kind of identifier, probably. Like a MAC address.
Give me another computer roll, please.
Can I? I can do that. Boom. Also, I'm real sorry, but I have to
better.
be pulled away again.
God
Okay.
damn it.
Just a moment before you go.
I think he's gone.
Resi?
I'm here.
Okay. You did manage to let's say salvage some information. At least you are confident that should whoever did that hack anything you have access to again, you would recognize them.
Okay.
Okay. I believe What is the rest of you guys doing?
Well, I'll check the fake briefcase that was in the safe.
In the safe.
Yep.
I'm just checking Trish's room just to see what's there, see if anything is amiss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody should check for the briefcase.
Um,
Well, I don't know where you hid it. So
I didn't hide it. Trish did. So Trish is the
I
one
don't
who's
think I
found it.
told anyone. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
so-
sure I just said, okay, I hid it in my room.
Yeah.
No one
I should
knows
tell
where it
you
is in the
exact
room.
location.
but the logical thing would to let Trish check that.
Or text her and be like,
I'll
"Hey,
text Trish and be like, "Hey, Trish, it looks like we may have had like a room breach or something." And this is how it sounds in the text. Like, could you let us know where you hid the briefcase in your room? This is like super Libby and not like Libby like that's pretending to be Libby, or like somebody who's like trying to tell you like give me the information where the briefcase is, but like isn't actually a member of the team, but is pretending to be a member of the team. No, seriously, this is Libby. So like, spy.
I really need to find that Wi-Fi dongle so I can hunt down whoever just messed with my networks.
I'm
So-
just like,
someone's
reading
going
the
to have a
text,
bad
Just
day.
like my jaw's on the floor. I'm like, what? Huh?
Good enough.
You touched me.
Like, I feel like I need to do a logic roll to kind of understand exactly everything.
Who touched my peep?
Yeah. Technically, it was
that
my.
sounds terrible.
You guys set it
Who
up.
touched my dingly donger?
Who touched my gun?
Well, the important thing is the important thing we can take out of this is somebody had to have been watching Libby to know that she bought a peep, because otherwise they were blindly trying to network discovery her peep,
Mhm.
and you guys set it up really well. So somebody had to have watched Libby buy it.
We've got a pro.
Either that or an employee.
Okay, Libby, give me a security check.
A security check?
Well, you're checking the thing in the safe, right?
Yeah, I figured I'd open it and see.
Yeah, but still, for that I would think to see if anything wrong would be it is still there.
Okay, so
So-
it's physically still there.
Yes.
That was the main thing I was checking.
Okay.
But I will check. But I will also check. Now, since you want me to do a security check, I'll do a check to see if it looks like it's breached. But
Yeah.
I just assumed Libby would know. She'd probably want to know if it was still in there. But
Okay.
I'll do a security check, see if I notice if it had been moved. Maybe.
Mhm.
Is that what you want? Okay. So what is that? Body perceive security?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Oh man, this is actually a 2d10. Sweet. That's way better. I didn't do well.
Oh, because it's not on drive.
Well, as far as you can tell,
Yeah. As far as I can tell from having done it earlier.
I could check to see if there's anybody still in the room.
nobody seems to have tampered with the one in the safe or the safe itself. At least as far as you can tell.
Alright, well I'll take that one out of the safe.
Wait, what was the little computer thing called?
Toggle?
These
No.
nuts?
Crash Suite.
Yes.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Is anybody checking the one on the table?
No.
I thought it was checked already. I'll go check that one too.
But I could make sure that. Go ahead.
Again, it is definitely still there. I would need a mind perceive logic roll, please.
I have logic.
Mind perceive logic?
Yes.
What was the XP to money conversion rate?
2 XP for 50 credits each per session.
But when it.
Okay.
When it, never mind.
So 2 instances of 50.
Yes.
Okay.
It
So
did-
okay. So I can
Did
spend
it.
2 credits and get 100.
Yes.
Okay,
explaining it.
I want to make sure I heard what you said.
Okay.
Not two XP for 50.
No, it's correct. Two for 2 XP for a total of 100 credits. Yes. Libby, excellent. The fake on the table is still there, but it definitely has been moved.
Somebody move this.
Ghosts.
Oh, okay, so
Scroll ghosts.
I will now be very upset if one of the people following us isn't a squirrel. I will now be very upset. Okay, so
Well, as
magic
long
gear
as
is
it's not a
200.
cute little lady squirrel that loves space, I think we're good.
Oh.
I still
think
want to
I
make
missed
sure
the
that
reference.
there's. I want to make sure.
It,
I mean,
it's
the
the
rest
thing
is
still.
that Tygon and some of the other players like from.
Ah.
Okay.
I would still want to make sure that there's nobody here with us.
Okay. Well, is anybody checking Trish's room for the real
Razor was
thing?
trying to check it, and we messaged Trish trying to find out from Trish where it was, and Trish hasn't responded yet.
I think she's still trying to figure it out, but she's kind of hustling back to the room a little bit faster now. I'm trying to think where she would put it. Would an air vent be possible?
No.
We established that when you tried to shove me in one early.
Yeah. For one, they're too small for anything of that size, and you can't actually remove the covers. Well, you could, but you have to like break them out because they seem to be part of the wall.
I mean, what do the overhead light fixtures look like?
Like overhead light fixtures.
Like,
They're
are they
like-
fancy or are they like just normal light
Well,
fixtures?
of course they're fancy. Everything here is fancy.
Well, you could, if it's like a chandelier, you could just hide the briefcase inside the chandelier.
No. You do
It's
okay.
not a jiggy.
For one, you do not have chandeliers in each individual room. Probably not even in the big room. Not an actual chandelier. And even then, this thing is not only fairly heavy, it is still the size of a suitcase, not a briefcase.
Yeah, it is big. It's bulky. It's almost as big as Guy.
Yes.
It would have
Because
fit in
again,
with my match luggage so well. I should have moved it into my match
Tiny
luggage.
boxes. I don't want
I'm
to be in the
trying
box.
to think.
If it fits, I sits.
No.
Don't actually
Okay, so-
don't actually have any cats in the group, so no.
Can we advance so Trish can actually be here?
Yes.
Let's do the time warp again.
Christian guy. Yay.
I would've,
Trish isn't gonna tell us where
sent
she
you
hid
the
it. We're just gonna
message.
tear
I can
apart her
imagine
room.
it being like stuck to like the back side of a desk. You know how like some of the desks kind of have like that little inlet or whatever, like where you sit. It's kind of like on the back side of that. So even if you look behind it, you can't see it. Like you'd have to like actually move the desk or something.
Okay. Trish, you can pretty easily tell that somebody definitely has been in your room and been looking around.
That's not the other people.
Well, you can ask them.
Have you guys
Wasn't
been
me.
looking around there?
Wasn't me.
I just looked in the door. I didn't go in it.
I haven't touched anything. I've been out here looking at the other stuff.
Okay. Well, they tried to put everything back in place, but it's still there. Definitely was somebody in there.
Dude, this is not cool.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
somebody
also gonna
messed with
check to
your
see if the
stuff.
case is still there.
It is indeed still there.
It's empty.
Here's the question: can we tell if it's the real case?
Did they make duplicates as well?
We'd never know.
We're just.
Oh no, it's the T virus.
I said no viruses in there.
I think you're lying to me.
Wow.
Well, on,
Yeah,
at a quick glance, it seems to be still the same. If you would like, you can do a check for it. Like logic roll, probably. I think.
Logic.
Okay, what is that to mind perceive? What was it again?
Body.
Body perceive?
Mm-hmm.
Close. Got no cigar.
You are pretty certain it's the same.
Okay, so the nuts are missing. You can tell someone's been in here. I'm just gonna go out to the rest of the group.
I'm gonna go check to see if like anybody's messed with my stuff, because like I had like a lot of matched luggage in here, and it was like super pretty. And I'll be like so angry if somebody like went through my stuff.
Your luggage is still pretty, but it also has been moved.
Those bastards.
So somebody was
mean-
clearly in our room. The nuts you guys... Wait, was I there when you guys put the nuts underneath there? Like, did you guys tell me? Or...
Nobody told you. I think that they did that while you were out of the room.
Okay, so somebody was definitely in the room. The briefcase is still intact, but it looks like they were still kind of searching. Were we able to get anything off of the peep?
Can like I see the briefcase for like a minute or something?
I'll
Or
hand it over.
The suitcase. Like, does anybody remember like exactly what it looked like? Like, bring me one of the fake ones over, and let's like do a like complete compare, because they weren't quite perfect, probably.
Wait.
Mhm.
How are we gonna keep track of which one's the real one? I mean,
All right, she's gonna go in her room, grab a pretty little ribbon, and she's going to tie it around the handle and go, "This one's like the real one, so let's just sit here and look at this really quick." Okay.
so okay, that's better now. I can see the group somehow getting all that mixed up and confused.
No, we're gonna have to deliver all 3 briefcases. We don't know what happened. Suitcases.
One of these is the real one.
Damn it! That would have been so amusing.
Alright, so she's
One
gonna
of
go
these
get the one.
things is not like the other.
She's gonna go
Hey
get the one.
guys,
Let Libby talk.
She's gonna go get the one from the safe, because that one's, we know it's been tampered with. She's the one for the table, and then she's gonna set them down and go, "Okay, let's as a group look this over really quick. This is my way of saying out of character who has the best freaking logic roll to figure this out.
I think
Who has attention to details?"
I have 3 ranks in it, but no boon.
I have a fault.
I think that makes you the best.
All right,
Yeah,
you do
I
it.
think that automatically does. I have nothing in logic.
But
Do you want me to
my
try roll
rolls
anyway?
recently.
Alright, I've set this up. Do the
I
roll.
mean, I guess
Okay.
technically Tygon Lutz does. We can all roll on it.
No, I just Milo rolls. But I'm gonna
Can somebody assist, maybe?
yeah, no, I gotta give this a really big simplifier.
I got 15.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, actually, you got a 12 or 11. Sorry, you got an 11. It's 8 plus 3, 7. But who is helping? Was it Razor who's gonna help?
I'll help.
Yeah, because you seemed like you wanted to. Why don't you see if you can give him a simplify? So roll it and see if you can give him a simplify on top of that.
Mhm.
Like,
So do I just roll the same?
yeah, just roll the check, and then you see if you pass, you'll give him a simplify.
Yep.
Okay.
I think you passed.
Oh yeah, very,
Yay! There's a
Ve-
simplify.
very,
So,
very,
it's
very
12.
nice. After a lot of exhaustive comparison, and even I guess actually Razor who suggests, also comparing it to the scans you took earlier, to that you made to actually create the fakes.
This is not the real Razor.
Dude, you saw the scans you made? I do.
You are like 99% certain that that is the actual real case.
Okay, cool. Does it feel like it's the same weight still?
Yes.
We can't open it. Check.
No, you still can't open it. No.
Yeah, we don't. Well, we could open it, but we'd be breach of contract at that point, and we don't know what was supposed to be in it anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so we still have the real briefcase. So maybe having all these fake or the real case. So I think maybe having all the fakes has really messed them up.
We don't even know if they were after the case, honestly.
Yeah, they might be after like something else. So okay, truth time. Who here did something really bad and needs to come clean?
Dude.
Can we have it so that guy walks in at that point?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then Livy's gonna look right over at Guy.
Why do I have a sudden feeling that I know what a turkey dinner feels like?
Oh,
That's like completely and totally racist, and I'm kind of offended.
Yeah, but you're not a turkey. Why are you all staring at me like that?
Can't use our words.
Uh-huh. Says the person who totally picked me up and coddled me like I was a pet. Stop.
I can't help it that you're like adorable and some junk.
Yeah, but I'm an adorable adult who could totally be your cousin or some shit. So if you please. Now then, why is everyone staring at me? What's going on? Why? What
I don't
happened?
think that I'd want that because I don't think I like the idea of dating cousins. So no.
Dude.
Ah,
I just
that's
realized
not the point. What's
something.
going on?
Somebody broke into the room and messed with the beep. We're also just double checking to make sure that all the suitcases are okay.
Alright.
So what's the verdict, Milo? What did you and Razor figure out? Because you guys were like giving it like the full scrutiny, and you've been like looking at all like the numbers for the measurements and stuff. Is it the same one?
Voice
This
of God?
box is heavy.
We're gonna do a very slight face palm. Milo?
But it's just as heavy as the one we started with.
It is indeed.
Okay, well at least we know it's like the same box, but that means if they weren't here for the suitcase, that means that they had to have been here for something else. I mean, because they went to a lot of trouble to turn off our peep and to turn around all of our rooms. Is there anything we have that anybody knows is missing?
Yeah. What about like normal valuables, like watches or
But you would have to check.
jewelry?
I'm gonna check Razor's room, see if all of his sound system is still there.
Can I search my room to see just like the extent of the search that people did? I mean, you said that they moved everything back, but it's like was everything in the room touched?
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll. At least not for this. You will all notice that that your rooms have been searched to some degree. Mostly by that, not everything is like perfectly in place where you left it. So you guess somebody went through it and tried to put everything back, but they were in enough of a hurry so they couldn't get it done perfectly.
Has anyone contacted security yet?
Guy pops his head back out of his room. Would you like me to take care of that?
If you would, please.
Of course.
See who accessed the room.
Okay. So who would I need to get a hold of to contact security?
Concierge.
I would imagine that's easy enough over the ship's network.
While you're at the concierge, check to see if anyone tried to access the other briefcase that we left with them.
That's Libby's.
With the rest
Libby,
of us
would you like me to check on
access-
your bag you left in the vault?
I don't know. I like totally have like full confidence in their ability to keep that bag in the vault. If not, they're gonna have to replace like all my cosmetics.
I imagine that's something that they'd much rather not do the expenditure. So we've got that going for us at least. Right then. Well, I suppose I'm off then. Back in a jiff.
Send us a message if you find anything interesting.
Oh, and by the by, verdict on the Vixen. I don't think she's going to be a problem. I did get her contact information though, so if we need future surveillance or somewhat, we could do that, I guess.
Oh, that's like so cute. Maybe we can double date sometime.
You know what? Yeah,
Do you
sure.
have many
whatever.
Christmas?
I just kind of like raise an eyebrow at Libby.
What? It's good for him to get out socially. It'll calm him down.
Libby, I am paranoid this way from very real, sad life experience.
I know, and you need joy in your life, and you can get that through having romance. It'd be great.
I have plenty of joy from other sources, but that's besides the point. I'm out of here.
Oh, this is turning into a Valentine's episode after all.
Aww.
So long as I
Yeah,
don't
we're
have to
supposed to
wear
be
a
the Love
diaper
Boat
and
episode,
go
right?
around with the bow and
Alright,
arrows.
so Libby is going to start planning like Cyrano de Bergerac shit. She's gonna set this shit up.
I love it.
He has admitted that she's an okay gal, and he got her number. Doom is sealed.
God dang it. I will live to regret this. Hopefully.
Nope.
Gonna die. Gonna die horribly.
Okay, well, if anybody would like to check if anything is actually missing, I am going to need a check.
Okay.
Search roll.
Yeah, probably search.
Alright. Going for it with my simplify.
Body precision?
Simplify. Libby
Simplify.
knows her own
It's
shit.
it's called Semplify, but it's okay.
Body perceives, right?
Search.
Yes, body perceive search.
No, it's gonna get easier once I get like the other D10s in there because everything just be 2 D10s.
I got nothing. Nothing.
I think it is. I think we have determined that both Milo and Libby are secretly evil.
Yes.
We are
What?
space demons. So is Trish.
Where are we space demons?
How am I evil?
Because you keep rolling 13s.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
As far as any of you can tell, and Trish and definitely Libby, you are sure that nothing is actually missing.
Libby, like, knows her stuff, like, completely. Important.
What about me?
You don't know shit.
Yeah, no, as far as you can tell, that's
I mean, like, everything you care about, I guess, is there.
Dude, my skateboard's still here.
I need to make sure my beak brush didn't get touched. I'll be really upset if somebody mangled my beak brush.
Beak brush?
big brush.
Hey, you gotta keep it clean. You gotta brush it every morning.
Okay.
Keep it shiny and sharp.
You gotta fight beak decay.
Wow.
Yep, we went
Yeah, no, it's
there
okay.
already.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, technically they'd have to, grind it down a bit every day. There'd be
I think
some
that would get
maintenance.
annoying after a while.
Yeah, not really. There's more terrible things we do to ourselves, I'm sure.
True.
I mean, at the very least, she doesn't have to wax her eyebrows or anything like that.
God. Feathers, it'd be like plucking yourself.
Oh, that's what girls do. They pluck themselves, so, yeah.
It would be more painful with feathers.
Yeah, but I don't actually think they'd have eyebrows that would be, like, massively, like, distinguishable from anything else. It'd be like feather face, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Needless to say, I don't think people and victors get Brazilian bikini waxes.
Oh no.
They might. You never know what those Hemis will do. Well, I have exhausted my mindset of things to do.
Okay. Guy.
Hot.
You will. It's not tricky to contact security. It's a fairly straightforward process. They show themselves shocked, of course, and within minutes, some security personnel of the ship appear at your cabin.
Awesome.
So, quite a few uniformed people, vectors, I'm sorry, appear and immediately start plying you with questions. Did you see anything? What was stolen? Things like that.
Just a little bit overwhelmed at the response. Like, kind of looking at guys like, what the hell?
Who or what are you? If yes, why not?
Guy just shrugs his shoulders and gives him that look that says, I am a small, adorable, fluffy vector. What do you expect to happen when I say I have trouble?
He's gonna, like, come outside and be like, oh my god, somebody, like, totally messed with all my stuff. And I'm really feeling the stress right now. And there was a guy earlier that tried to come into the room and then chase him off. And we just thought it was just a fluke and that the guy was just trying to find his
I don't think anybody understands the word.
It's just like Libby's like full on like full mascara cry.
Yeah, even
My special night.
even if nobody understands that, there's like immediately big security person like giving her a gentle hug and going, yeah, it's gonna be alright, everything is fine, we'll catch the bad guys.
I was gonna say they are now being masculine as fuck.
Yep. Libby's done her job. You're welcome. They're officially on our side, guys.
Whoa.
They've gone full caveman at this point. They're just like, we help small woman.
We help. We smash any who do bad.
Libby casually
fluffy
slaps
feather
guy
legs.
inside his tail.
And then
Why?
We have crazy vector love.
Okay.
at this point, can Razor just ask, so what's your job on the ship anyway?
Guy just looks at him.
Just
They're security, man. Their job is to help make
Really?
sure- Yeah, when stuff like this happens, they're the ones who take care of it.
They don't
In
look
other
like
words-
security.
I would like to make a footnote that Milo is not taking part of any of this. He actually went to go take a shower.
That's part of the job, Razor. The best kind of security is security that you never see or notice.
Unless you need them, and then you better hope you notice.
Exactly. And since we need them, look, we've noticed they're here. They're helping. They're gonna help us figure this out.
Okay.
Trish
What?
is cooperating with them, like answering all their questions, while at the same time asking them questions, like, oh, you need to check this.
How
you need
do
to
I
check
know
that,"
you did this? Yeah.
and kind of like pestering them a little bit, like you need to do this and that.
I'm gonna say that sounds kind of like a professional kind of questioning. Like, I've done this sort of job before, and I'm making sure you're doing it the way I would do it if it was my freaking job.
That's pretty much.
Yeah, well, what
Libby's gonna be completely useless and ball about the fact that somebody moved her stuff and somebody messed with her peep, and that she was totally gonna do a really awesome live stream later where everyone was gonna sit at the couch, they were gonna have this cool chat, but somebody's apparently being hacked, and this is not messing with her stuff, and she's so.
Libby can't fulfill her dream of being a space podcaster.
Yeah, she wants to be so Pulse. She really does.
okay.
Oh yeah, she wants her the sponsorship, her Pulse sponsorship.
Well, she's trying to be like the Pulse version of TTI. She wants to be like TTI, so cool. Come on my podcast.
It's the TTI cast.
Plug.
Yeah.
Shameless plug.
Okay. Well, what one of the security guys who is, just to go like full cliche here, is a German Shepherd. Introduces himself as actually the like captain of security
Oh,
or commander of security or whatever it would be on a ship like this.
Captain on deck.
probably chief
All
security
hail.
officer.
Chief security officer. I like that.
Wait, because that's the actual title.
Yeah, he arrives like a minute later after the other guys, and he takes one look at Libby, who is like being comforted by 2 or 3 of the security people.
Like the biggest, manliest ones that are possibly on the team.
They are quite obviously flexing as they do this.
They're totally not getting their numbers. Just saying.
And
Pulling their wallet as they hug you.
he immediately takes over the questioning, and is he obviously knows what he's doing. He's very professional about it.
He's also probably not directly towards us, but I can guarantee he's in a bad mood because something like this just happened on his ship.
Oh yeah, this is not something that is gonna look good on his report, and that's bad news for anybody.
By the way,
Anybody and everybody who's in his way.
Pretty much everyone's being called in from staff.
Yeah, yes, Trish.
Oh, Trish is not telling them anything about the briefcase and the mission that we're on, by the way.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Dancing around that a little bit.
Well, it's not like they're asking specific stuff like that, you know. But it's still it's question like did you see whoever did that? This
She's just like shaking her head. And she's just gonna be like, we had a guy that showed up at the room, and he had like a hoodie on, and he ran away, and we were like, oh, I guess he was just from the wrong room, but now I think he was trying to figure out how to get in.
Wait. So you say somebody broke in here before?
No, they tried to come in through the door when was Trish the one who was there for that?
Yes, it was Trish.
So, yeah, it was like when Trish was in here, and she like told me about it, and I was like, oh, that was probably just somebody like finding the wrong room or something, and we didn't think anything about it. Then we came back and our stuff was all moved, and like my thing was turned off, and somebody hacked into it, and they like got into the safe and everything.
Hacked into what?
Because my little peep, because we were gonna do like a little podcast. She's gonna hand him the peep.
This is why Milo's not here, because he wants some plausible deniability.
Yeah.
This is why he's taking an hour.
He takes a look at it for a moment and goes, I'm very sorry, miss. I really need to confiscate this. We need to take a close look at it.
I totally understand. I'm just so upset. I don't think they took anything of mine. I checked my room really good, but they moved like all my suitcases around, and it's just like, oh, I feel so violated.
That's understandable, miss. Don't worry, we will catch the perpetrator.
Yeah, whatever it is they were in here for, I'm not sure that they found it. But they did make a heck of a mess looking for it. But then they kind of tried to cover the tracks.
I'm just so glad I put my valuables in this in with the concierge security, because I feel like those are probably really safe, right?
Of course.
Sam's out of character, dropping this subtle hint to the NPCs, so maybe they'll have a slight panic attack and go, shit, wait.
Yeah, of course, but don't worry, miss. We will double check. And he motions to some guys, in the way of go and do that.
Go do
Tell
that.
that. If there is something wrong, I am going to be so pissed. They stole my makeup.
It's not exactly where it was left. It's your ass in the front. So help me.
Watch, they stole my makeup. That'll be what they stole.
I mean, I know that shit gets expensive, so.
It is. It was actually not cheap. It's just when they pick it up, the whole suitcase was probably like shooka, 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 and they were like, "This has to be it." Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Where was I? Okay. He collects all information, takes a look at the rooms. They take all sorts of like pictures and everything, and eventually goes. So, do you have any idea what they might have been after?
I don't really know, because I mean, they didn't take anything of mine. So I guess not my stuff, which means they have like no taste.
They were after my
Maybe
skateboard.
you're always a step ahead of everybody, so I don't think that's much of an issue. Honestly, sir, all I can say is they may have been after some part of our luggage. I'm not quite exactly sure what they were looking for, or if they found it. We do have a few extra cases, things lying about, but that's just personal items and what I don't know what they came in here for.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that there's been, a second attempt, and out of character real quick,
Yes.
did we ever ask them about someone opening the door at the time that Trish came in? Trish was here, because they opened the door and walked right in.
I think that's probably being brought up right now because we didn't actually talk to security about it because nobody wanted to tip anybody off.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't want to ask for help at the time. We tried to find out without using help, so now we're trying to.
That's why he asked earlier. You mean somebody broke in here before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I would specify that it wasn't a forced break-in. They either hacked through the door's security, or they had some kind of key code, key card, whatever it is. They had a way to get in here without the door setting off alarms. Otherwise, you would have already known about it.
That's correct. We would have. I cannot see how they could have done that. We have a top-notch security system. But
I just don't know. I feel really safe in this room anymore. Is there any way I can get moved to a different place?
And at this point, Milo realizes
Milk it in!
I would just like to note that around this time, Milo's sneaking into his room because he forgot to get clothes, so he's just kind of in his towel, like, nothing to see here.
I have taken an inopportune moment to shower and get my head together after having a freak out.
At this point,
Ignore the hemi shark in a
Razor's just
towel.
going to be
Miss
Or don't.
Miss
It's up
going to be
you.
sort of imitating the officers, looking around.
Miss McAllister, we will do everything in our power to catch these people and to prevent them from doing anything else to you. We will update the security. We will change all the codes. If you still insist on a different room, that can of course be arranged.
Upgrade.
It's always.
Is there
I don't
any
know.
rooms closer to security, maybe?
I would have to check. I'm afraid I can't tell off the top of my head.
Okay, if there was, I think I'd feel safer. I don't know about the rest of them, but I know I'd feel safer if you guys were closer.
That is very
I'm killing
understandable.
myself here, guys.
Well, this sounds like stuff Libby would say and do. So.
Well, I mean, it's stuff that Libby would do because she's leveraging the fact that she needs to get these people more on our side. And honestly, if we can make them do their job, we don't have to do as much of ours.
Really, I think what Libby's trying to get at here,
Yes.
whether or not they stole something, isn't so much the problem as it is if they were able to do this under our noses and under your nose in this room, who's to say they can't do it to another room or somebody else?
I didn't care about anybody else.
Well,
I just don't want them like coming in when I'm sleeping or something. That's like a total violation.
exactly. Well, just think about the possibilities of this. This could
Shit, her eyes are getting big.
Oh.
She's hogging into the guy that's holding her a bit more.
See, Libby? And that's why what your concern is a very valid point. I have not always lived in the
And she's
nicest
like,
of
look at the, she
neighborhoods,
whispered to
and
the
it is
guy, go,
important to take this
is
seriously.
it true they can do that?
So, honestly, sirs, we need your help here. Anything you can do to help alleviate the situation or track this down as quickly as possible, please do.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna do everything they can, Kai. They're really nice people.
Is there
Okay.
anything left in the
Like-
fridge?
Like I already said, we are going to update security. Completely new codes for your room. We will put all our manpower behind that. I guarantee you, we will find whoever did this. And if it will help make you feel more secure, I can post guards at your door.
I'd feel better.
Right now, tonight, I'm afraid that is the best I can offer you.
I would feel so much better. Thank you, sir.
It's our pleasure. If you still want a different room,
No, it's secretly also Lily's pleasure.
if you insist on a different room, I will see what I can do for you.
Hey, as long as one isn't a big rusky bear,
I feel
think we're
so
all
much
good.
safer already knowing you guys are gonna look out for us.
Libby's probably like security guys. They're almost like firemen.
It's like, we're going to the pool. I've got this set now. I'm just gonna keep coming outside pretending I'm going to the pool and never go there.
Libby's gonna find the person in control of the CCTV system and just like, oh no. Libby's gonna have a full show.
Yeah. See, the other thing is now that Libby's kind of pieced together in her own head that somebody saw her buy the fucking Pete game's off. She's not gonna be playing hoity-toity with the people at the pool anymore. She's just gonna be flirting with security guys. New game has started.
New game plus.
Yep.
So guys, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to call it quits here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, did you get the XP from last week's session?
Yeah, we got XP. Do you need it?
No, it
Well-
did a clock.
Oh.
Did you make sure to write it all down and whatnot?
What now?
Did you get your XP last section?
week's. Yeah.
Last time, no. I think I left before the
Yeah.
XP was given
You
out.
got 8
I can
last
do that
time.
real quick though.
Yes.
We
Okay.
might take this. This seems like an opportune moment to stop anyway, since Gluck's got to go.
Yeah, we can do that.
Especially since we just finished security and we cliffhangers.
Yeah. And also,
Will
Libby's
Milo
got
find
to
his
go for
pants?
emotional things.
Oh
Well,
They
Man.
stole Milo's pants.
will Libby
Milo
find a
find his
fireman to finally live out her dream?
I
Her wildest
think
fantasies.
the best
Is Trish
cliffhanger
gonna
was
learn how to
Cindy
deal
and Mindy
with
with
the
the
stress
grenade.
of her companions? Is Razor ever gonna figure out what end of that kaleidoscope?
Will Milo
Razor
find out
banana
we've
model.
traded out all the alcohol with non-alcoholic drinks?
No!
And is Guy ever gonna get that second date? Find out next time.
Beautiful.
He answered all those questions? No.
Probably not. At some point,
Well,
somebody's likely to get shot, and it'll change everyone's priority. Tabletops, guys.
Okay. Well, you can all you all did very well, I say. Note yourself down 9 XP for the session.
Ooh.
Participation.
And while we're at it, say goodbye to the viewers.
Goodbye,
Bye,
everybody.
peoples.
Bye. Hey.
Bye bye.